Hi guys, this is Patricia from Yarny Cat Crochet, and this is the long-awaited knit and chat I've been promising y'all. And I always say knit and chat, and I end up crochet. And in my head, it was crochet, but it always comes out knit. But it's actual knit this time. Look, I even have the needles. Now these needles here are a set that my mom got me off of Amazon. Um, I think um, I think they're wooden. It's hard to tell between wooden and bamboo. Um, but anyway, these are uh, 15 millimeters, and the yarn is that blue yarn that my son got me from the Hobby Lobby that was on clearance. If you remember a couple videos back, look at that pattern that it makes. Isn't that beautiful? And it's it's an incredibly big ball of Bernat blanket yarn, and I think it's called Sea Stripes. But it has like a seaweed green and a navy blue, and then of course the light blue base. And I didn't even know it made a pattern, because if you look at it just with your eye, you can't really see it. It just looks mottled. But when you hold it up in front of the camera like that, you can see it almost looks like storm clouds. It's really pretty. Anyway, yeah, this was a fairly, I want to say inexpensive, not cheap. It was fairly inexpensive set, and it has these like plastic tubing for the cord, which I really like the color and everything. And so far, so good. I've been knitting away, and they've not come separated, so fingers crossed. Well, I don't know why I did the air quotes. Fingers crossed is something different, but with my rheumatoid arthritis, I can't hardly cross my fingers on that. I could do it on this. But anyway, yeah, this is the scarf for my cousin that I'm making. So I'm about, not quite halfway, but getting close. So we're going to knit and chat here in a second. So if you want to grab your needles, grab you some tea. I'm drinking Dolomite. It's called Dolomite, but it's jasmine tea from August and Common. This is a not what's in my cup, what's on my hook, what's on my mind episode. But I do have 13 of those in a playlist if you want to throw one on and do some crocheting sometime during the week. I am going to do episode 14 as soon as possible. But since today was Thanksgiving, and just we just had a lot of fun, and I thought I'd sit and chat about it. I already showed you guys the pre-Black Friday, say that 5 times fast, the pre-Black Friday sale that I got 6 of these, 3 of these, and 3 of these. I'm going to be doing something with those soon. I just love them so much. But anyway, yeah, so if you want to grab your project and grab you some warm tea and or coffee or water, I got that too. I ate entirely too many sweet things today. So I've added water in to help flush some of that out. But anyway, I'm going to take another drink of my tea. So I started out pretty early this morning, texting my friends and getting the turkey in the oven, and we had green bean casserole, um, candied yams, stuffing, cornbread stuffing. I like cornbread. Uh-oh, what did I do? That plastic loop came through there. There we go. Let me see, where was I? Green bean casserole. Oh no, I just did a boo-boo. I think it was just yeah, so I don't think it was a drop stitch. Let me see. Oh yeah, it was a drop stitch. But I think I can fix it. um, I want to fix this real quick before I talk anymore and mess it up again. Okay, let's see how that turned out. Nobody will ever know. Anyway, so as I so rudely interrupted myself, um, so we had turkey, green bean casserole, candied yams, and cornbread stuffing, and carrots and potatoes, and some gravy for the potatoes. And pumpkin pie. I really love pumpkin pie. And I also love pecan pie. And we'll probably have a pecan pie for Christmas. And Christmas we have ham. Ham and baked beans and stuffing. I mean, there's always stuffing. Some people call it dressing. More in the South, it's dressing. But I'm sure Northerners call it that too. It's just a regional thing. Just most people, more people call it dressing in the South than stuffing anyway. But yeah, and so I had my in-laws over, my father-in-law and my sister-in-law, because I told you my husband, it's just my husband and his sister and his dad. His mom and his other sister, he had two, had passed away years and years. Well, my son wasn't born when my husband's sister passed away. He was born the next year, and then he was 10 when his grandma passed away. So I've been the only, person to cook. Sometimes we go to Cracker Barrel. It's if you don't know what a Cracker Barrel is, if you don't have one, it's like an old country um, Southern comfort food type restaurant. The one we have has, and I'm sure a lot of them look the same because it's made to look country on the inside. But the one that we have has a big old fireplace that they actually, burn wood in it. And there's rocking chairs everywhere, and checkerboards, and you can sit and play checkers, and sit in the rocker chairs, and it's pretty neat. And they have pretty good food. I like their chicken and dumplings. It's very, very good. But the best chicken and dumplings I ever had was in Pigeon Forge, um, Tennessee, at um, the old mill restaurant. It was an old water mill that was right there on the river, and they grind And it's old. It's actual old water mill, and they grind flour there, and you can buy the flour. It is the softest dumplings I've ever had, and they taste just amazing. So much so that I wanted to buy the flour and make some dumplings, but I don't think it would turn out right for me because I'm not really a accomplished baker or cook for that matter. I cook basic, but that made me want to try. But anyway, yeah. So off topic of Thanksgiving. So we went to, or we had Thanksgiving with my father-in-law. We watched the movie Enchanted. Oh, for those of y'all that knew, I put this blanket up over the light glare. It glares on the television. uh, it's not a fancy decoration. It's just to block the glare. Sometimes I put things I crochet up there like a shawl. If you're new and don't know. Oh, and welcome in. I plan on doing a live at some point and letting people ask me questions and, you know, things you might want to know. Um, so be looking for that soon. Um, but anyway, so we watched the movie Enchanted, which I thought it's on Disney. You can find it on there, and I thought it was so cute. and then and then they went home, and then we went over to my grandma's, and I gave her shawl. For those of y'all that know that I made her a shawl, and if you want to see it, if you haven't, you can look on previous videos. I filmed what it looked like folded, but it's basically just a rectangle shawl, a wrap, you know. But she loved it, by the way. She goes, "Oh, I didn't expect." She has a very I don't know. Her voice is so feminine and um, just really refined and and graceful. Um, it's hard to describe in words if you've not met her, but just a very gentle lady. She is, and she's like, "Oh, I wasn't expecting anything." I said, "Well, Grandma, it was for your birthday. It's been kind of late. I mean, it is kind of late." And then she saw the chocolates. I knew I would get her with the chocolates. My grandmother loves chocolates, and she loves Godiva chocolates. And they had some at the local grocery, thank goodness, because there is a special store for that. And they are very good chocolates. Fancier chocolates. She took those back to her room. Nobody was eating those. But yeah, she enjoyed it, and I enjoyed visiting with her. And oh man, it's not my grandma's house; it's my Aunt Becky's house. But I always say grandma's. We're going to grandma's. But it has this huge Italian-like restaurants dining area. This house was huge. It was a girls' dormitory, is what it was, and they remodeled inside, and she's got a Italian style kitchen and a ceiling that they're actually steel beams, but the way it's painted, it looks like wooden beams across the ceiling, and really fancy lights that hang off of the. There's a walkthrough, and then a counter, and then above the counter, there's an overhang, and there's lights hanging there, really fancy lights in it. And oh, and she has the red and white checkered tablecloths to go on these long wooden tables. And they did it that way on purpose because we have a very huge family. uh, every seat was filled, and it was a very big room, and it was felt very small because it was filled. There was this long trestle table, and it run almost the length of the whole. And I'm telling you, this is a very big um, uh, dining area space because it used to be a girls' dormitory school, and I'm assuming that that's probably where they ate at. But anyway, it run all the way through the length of the hall. Is you can more like call it a hall. And it was filled. Everybody brought something. There was all kinds of food, um, anything you could think about. Um, there was Japanese, there was Mexican, there was Guatemalan, uh, uh, you name it. Plus, good old turkey and stuffing, and all the Thanksgiving food. And she served coffee and just this drink that they make, it has jicama and hibiscus. One is one is jicama and strawberry, I think. Jicama is this like root vegetable that it has a very 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 light pear flavor to me. It might be a different experience for everybody, but it has the texture of like a water chestnut, sort of, if you've ever had a water chestnut. But it has like a very light pear-like flavor. And, but anyway, uh, so she had like drinks like that too. But it was very good anyway, very fruity. And but anyway, it was just all kinds of stuff. There was shepherd's pie. Um, oh, au gratin potatoes. There was just about anything you could think of. So there was not lacking of food, but I had already eaten, for my in-laws were over here, so um, I didn't really eat all that, but I did have some of the desserts because, that's just me. I'm not going to pass them up. But if you only do that on holidays, you are pretty okay. Just gotta pace yourself. But anyway, yeah, there, you name it, they had it. Oh, lots of smoked meats. But they also had like paleo foods and lots of vegetables and stuff. So if you were vegan, you could have ate there. There was things that weren't you know weren't animal, that were just vegetable. But there was a lot of good stuff. So yeah, and we got to visit um, and talk with. There was tons of kids, all kinds of grandkids, and we got to talk with everybody and catch up a little bit. Some of them I hadn't seen in a long while. Um, yeah, it was nice. Oh, and I smiled so much that I don't know if you can hear it. There's a little bit of a lisp. My jaws feel like they're locking down on me. It's so tight in here because I smiled so much. I was just really happy. But anyway, I came home and changed into my comfy t-shirt and my jammas and oh, so I think the best part of the whole day, actually, it's tied. Giving my grandma that shawl was pretty special. But the best part, the second best part, or the tie to the best part, was when I came home, my son wanted me to play Overwatch with him. And some of you know, I've talked with you and you know what Overwatch is, but some of you don't. It's a two teams play against each other, and it there is it's like sort of like an army game a little bit. It's there's like what you call a tank, which is the person that's on the front lines, and they have the shields, and there's support people. That would be me. I played the healer. I like to play Mercy. She's got these big angel wings, and she heals people with her gun shoots healing, and also energy boost that boosts the other player's abilities. She can shoot that, and that charges their abilities up. But yeah, so I play a healer, and my son plays a healer, and they have a new one. She's called Kiriko, and she's from Japan, and she has a fox power. It's a little fox of energy, but it looks like a fox, and it shoots out. It's pretty cool. But anyway, and she boosts other people's abilities too. But anyway, we sat and we played, I'm going to say 6 or 7 matches, and it was just so much fun playing with my son and keeping up because, not very many moms play video games with their sons, and, he's going to be leaving. He's 25, and after, I think he's got like a year and a half before he graduates college, and is gonna be a English teacher in Japan. So he's gonna move, and he's really gonna move far away. So it's nice to build this time together, and plus we can play long distance. There's a couple of video games I play. One of them's called Minecraft. If you got kids, you probably know about it. But it's like a building game, and you mine for diamonds and stuff like that, and you build your compounds and fight off monsters and stuff. Anyway, so we play. There's this girl from Japan. We play her online. We all get onto the same server, and we it's every Saturday. We play at 10 o'clock at night, which is her afternoon time. So anyway, so for half of the time they just talk Japanese to each other. It helps boost my son's Japanese skills. language skills. And the other half of the time, they speak only English, and that boosts her English skills. And so it's like they are each tutoring each other. And I get on there and I know some basic greetings. That's about it. But we get our point across, and it's just so much fun, um, something to do, and I just really love to do it. But I'm pretty proud of myself at learning how to play Overwatch because it ain't easy. And maybe not somebody my age would be playing it, but I'm sure there are. I'm sure there are, but not a lot. I get to be the cool mom. But anyway, it's a lot of fun. So that just was, I'm sorry, my mouth hurts so bad from smiling. I just smiled so much. But it's it just put a whipped cream and a cherry on top of a wonderful day already. We did not get to watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade because I was too busy trying to cook um, and that. But we have this tradition since my son was little. We watched Garfield's Thanksgiving special, and um, we watched that while I was cooking. We had it on, and it won't matter how old. I'll still love that. I love all the Snoopy videos too. The Snoopy's Christmas and the original How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and all those are just classics. As a matter of fact, if you watch any, if you have any movies that you watch for the holidays that you always watch, put them down in the comments. I would be interested in what everybody watches. But I like White Christmas with Bing Crosby. I watch that every year. And I like, of course, all the claymations. Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the Jack Frost, all the claymation ones by Rankin Bass. I really like Elf, the movie Elf. Just trying to think. Oh, I mean, we already passed Halloween, but I like The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. I like all the Charlie Brown Christmas. The Christmas one is my favorite out of all the Charlie Browns. But there's a Thanksgiving and a Christmas and a Halloween. So yeah, I'm gonna be watching the Charlie Brown Christmas special for sure. Ooh, excuse me. I am very tired. But I just felt like chatting a little bit more. I had such a great day. I just didn't want it to end. So, if y'all get tired, you can fast forward through it if you want. But for those of y'all that like to knit while somebody else is knitting and talking to you, then, please feel free to watch. Also, I've learned lately that the algorithm, the great and mighty algorithm, is wanting people to do thumbs up, and that's how it recommends your channel, like more or something. I don't know the ins and out of it, but everybody's been doing pretty good at putting their thumbs up. I've gotten great responses. Everybody's clicked the like button. But I just wanted to say, if you would, that would be really awesome um, for my channel. It will help me out. And if you haven't subscribed, if you want to, that would be awesome too. I don't like to push anybody, so, but it would be nice. And I have a giveaway going on. If you haven't seen it yet, look through my videos. There's a giveaway, and in that, I ask you to subscribe to my friend Sam's channel. Now, last time I looked, I think it was 912, and she only needs, if it's 912, she would need 88 more subscribers. And I know a lot of you already are her subscribers, and some of you came over from her channel to subscribe to me. But if that's the case, then tell your friends about her, have them check her out, and tell them about my giveaway, and they'll come enter my giveaway, and then they'll subscribe. And her son put it on a Christmas wish list. If you watch her video, she put a video out about it, and he wanted to, he asked Santa if Santa would give his mama 1,000 subscribers for her channel. And I think that's just sweet. The kid could have asked for anything. He asked for something for his mama. If that doesn't make you cry, you're very cold inside. Just in case you didn't know. But anyway, if we could make that happen, that would be awesome, awesome, very awesome. So, yeah. I wonder what I did there. I got one sticking up. Gotta figure it out. I don't want a bumpy sticking out the side. I wonder if I dropped that. I do not know. Well, I can't tell, so we're going to call it a pattern. I might go through there and fix it later, but we don't have the time for that stuff right now since we're talking. But yeah, tell me your some of your holiday traditions. If you don't celebrate, tell me what you like to do in the wintertime, or what special time of the year you like the most, or tell me about the yarn you bought for Black Friday if you are going to buy any. I'm not finished. I bought those. I bought 12 skeins. Well, they're a little bit bigger because I consider the skeins to be the 3.5 ounces. I consider that to be the standard. I don't know if it is in other countries, but 3.5 ounces is usually the regular skeins. So they're a little bit, they're like a skein in, well, I don't know the percentages on it, but they're 5 ounces, so that's, it's a little bit more than a skein to me, but I bought 12 5-ounce skeins. Yeah, 5 ounces, 141 grams. So, but anyway, they have 236 yards and 215 meters, but that's a lot of yardage. Now, I bought 3 of these ones for my mom. I might need to get some more, so I was thinking about making her the poncho, the triangle poncho. But um, yeah, I don't know how many yards that'll take, so I'm gonna have to look. Excuse me, I have to look it up. Also, I gotta get my. I'm gonna take a sip break of my tea. Also, have to get my Lenny Kravitz super shawl done. That I'm doing the crochet or the knit along with Angie Bell from My Fairy Treasures. Um, sorry, that goes till Christmas time, and I am way behind. But I'm trying to get these Christmas presents done, and that shawl's for me anyway. A lot of people are making super scarf. I'm sorry, did I say shawl? I didn't mean. It's really big though. You could call it a shawl, but it's also made out of the Bernat blanket yarn. Except for mine is fall leaves color. I just love this jasmine. So good. August Uncommon. If you go look at my tea videos, there's links in there if you want to buy any of their teas. And they might be having a Black Friday, so I think that they are. I might check that out tomorrow and get me some more jasmine tea because I love it. And they have like a flavor that I haven't tried yet. So I might order some of that. But yeah, I got to get Christmas presents done, which I'm pretty done. I've got a drawer full of things I've been crocheting on since last January. And after I get it all out and sort through it and see who's going to go to what, I'll add, because I made hats, scarves, cowls, um, and I could throw candles in there and or homemade soaps. What It's not really homemade because they make it at a farm, but I buy goat's milk soap, and I like the peppermint, especially during the summer because if you get mosquito bites or whatever, I'll do a my favorite things video, and that'll be one of them, and I'll show it to you. But it's goat milk soap, and it's really good for your skin, and it's natural, which is nice. But anyway, they have a beautiful farm and they treat their animals with the utmost respect. Um, I've been there and I've seen them and I've seen how clean everything is and how well they take care of their animals. And they're just a lovely, very large family. And the kids, a lot of them are grown up now and it's the grandbabies, but the kids, they crochet dishcloths and sell them there, and just a very all natural, large family, and they're so kind, and and they treat their animals very well. So I don't have a problem buying their products, and it's really good for your skin. But anyway, why did I give? Oh, because of Christmas presents. Yeah, so I could crochet a few dishcloths and throw in some homemade soap and make a little spa thing for people. There's all different kinds of things I can top it off with. I've got a couple hats for my dad, and I got to finish those. I've started them, but I just got to finish them. And I need to make my father-in-law a shawl to go with his hat. A shawl. Well, he might want a shawl, but no, I meant a scarf. A scarf to go with his hat. And I'm making a hat right now. out of that Ferris wheel yarn to go with the cowl that I made not too long ago. I still don't know who that's going to go to. And I need to mail, I'm late in mailing off my present to my brother's mother-in-law. She lives with them, and um, I usually make her a hat and cowl or something. So I'm pretty sure I have something in there that she'll like already. But yeah, I gotta separate everything into baskets. Sometimes I make stuff and I have an idea of where it's gonna go to, like this scarf, and uh, sometimes I just make things. And next year I will have a box because I'm gonna do the hats for the homeless challenge, and I'm gonna have a box for those hats, and then I'm gonna have a box for I might try and sell some of my stuff that I make next year. So I'll have a box for that, and then I'll have a box for the Christmas items. I'm gonna be a busy little beaver next year. But yeah. Some of the things I got on my mind. There was something else. I got an idea that I was gonna do. No, I'll talk about it later. It's a little bit more long-winded, and haven't fully ironed out the kinks in that one yet to fully realize it before I put it out there in the world. I plan on doing more tutorials. When I say more, I only have one, and it's not a yarn tutorial. Oh, I did crochet the scarf for that snowman. I chained a scarf for that snowman, but it wasn't really a yarn related video. Although my channel is about crochet, I don't want it to be put in a box. I don't want people upset saying, why are you doing this stuff when you're a crochet channel? I feel like I'm a crafty person. I might like to do some crafts. Matter of fact, I have some Christmas bauble videos coming up where I'm going to paint some Christmas baubles, glass ornaments. My mom bought me the ornaments, but they were the same price as you would get them at the Dollar Tree. So I want to do all these crafts affordable so everybody can try it. And so I'm going to be doing that in a video coming up around the Christmas time. I will not be doing a Vlogmas. I do the best I can by doing a couple videos a week. And I try to post shorts on things like a short vid on a yarn haul or whatever, pictures of the things that I'm making, stuff like that. So I'm still putting content on there, but I'm not having a full video every day. I would be wore out. I don't know how Sam does it from Memphis Makes. She puts out a video every day. It is an insane workload on top of having kids and her partner Mike. And I top my hat to her. Tip my hat, or however you say that saying. She has got it going on. But anyway, so I don't know how much, I think I had about this much when we started. I'm not exactly sure, but it's getting there. It's almost a scarf. Like if I put it around my neck right now, it'd only be that long. I would, if I stopped right now and sewed it together, I could have a Mobius cowl. And it is very warm and fuzzy, by the way. But I want it to be bigger so she can, swoop it. Ah, my hair's got static electricity. But yeah, we've been on here for about 44 minutes, so I'm going to get off and get some sleep because it is very late. It is past midnight, so it's technically not. I did it again. I dropped a stitch. It is technically not Thanksgiving anymore. My fun has ended. But I'm glad I got to spend a little quality time with my YouTube friends. Now, I don't know. I got discombobulated. Let me see. Okay. I gotta quit dropping those stitches. It is so hard. To fix them. I'm not a knitter. I can knit, but I don't have a lot of knitting talent. I do the best I can, and I still don't think that's right. It's kind of messed up. Kind of loose. Oh, there, that's better. I fix it. Yay! Pull that sucker up there before it does it again. So yeah, look, I don't know if you can tell, it's very drapey. So it's nice. It's so soft. I love it so much. But yeah, so Grandma's shawl was a hit. She loved it. She loved the chocolates. I even put one of those calming coloring books in there that has the birds in it. They almost look stained glass how they're drawn in there. It would be really interesting to see somebody fill everything in and to make it look like stained glass. That would be awesome. So I had so much fun today. It was a rainbow kind of day. I got these yesterday, but I'm still milking that pre-Black Friday yarn haul. Little ASMR. But I love you guys. It's been awesome. As always, if you can, spread your joy, spread your craft, make some cookies for the neighbors, or help somebody do some yard chores that can't, get out and take their garbage can in, elderly or somebody with a disability. But if you can't do anything else, as you're walking past somebody, please remember to give them a smile. I can't. It hurts. I've smiled too much today, but you never know what's going on in their lives, and they could have lost a loved one, or they could be having a sad time during the holidays, or be dealing with bills and the life stuff that's going on right now in this world. And they don't think that anybody cares about them, but then when they walk past you and you give them your awesome, sweet, brilliant smile, it could make a world difference to change their world. It's happened to me. I know other people who have talked about it happening to them, so I know it'll make a difference. And if everybody takes care of their little corner of the world, all that care and love, eventually it's going to meet up with each other, and we'll just all be in a giant hug fest. So just know that I'm very thankful for all you guys. Whether you've subscribed to my channel recently or been subscribed for a long time or just passing through, I'm so appreciative of your watching my videos, commenting, liking them. It really helps. And also the comments I get, the conversations I get to have they've blessed me so much. So I just want to say that I'm thankful for you. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.